Aha! Broken anyone's jaw recently, dear pacifist? What's the matter? You feeling all right?
I've just remembered the last time I saw you.
On a festive occasion. Does it strike you? No, I suppose it wouldn't, that the people here get younger every year. Being a life member's a sort of memento mori, as if I was one of these nuns that kept a skull on the dining room table as a reminder to all of us that we're waiting to die.
I was crazy that night, imagining things. I was on the operating table the next day.
Oh, no, I've seen you since then. Near the end of term, in the downstairs bar. You're so drunk you couldn't bite your finger.
I remember the hangover. I don't remember talking to you.
You couldn't bite your finger. You kept telling everybody about this dream that you'd had. I love dreams, but people offer them to me so rarely now. You're crossing the bridge at Gibson Street and you saw a boy being killed. I've had better dreams. The presumptuous little cheese for supper dreams. You told it well enough.
I'm not sure it was a dream.
Well, pretty serious if it wasn't. You'd be the missing witness. Have to get rid of you.
What kind of help?
Please. If you won't help me, I don't know what I'll do.
OK, but you're going to tell me about that parcel first.
Well, not here. You were the only person I could think of. You won't even let me phone a doctor. You don't know what a temper Peter has.
I never thought it would be Kilpatrick that was hurt. Never thought that. Thought he'd be the one to touch somebody else, maybe even kill them.
He was sitting in the kitchen. He didn't seem to be badly hurt. He had the parcel
and then you brought it to me just like you asked.
What
have I ever done to you, eh?
I wasn't supposed to bring it to you, but I got frightened. The streets were so awful, I couldn't find the place. Then this man started following me. I was really scared.
Were you supposed to take it to Brond?
It was an address I don't even remember now.
So you brought it to me?
Well, how could I take it back to Peter? He would have been angry with me. It's not fair. It was all going to be so lovely. Mummy and Daddy are away on holiday, you see, and he'd come back home with me. I went out to get some wine. I was going to make him this wonderful dinner. We were going to be so happy. He said he thought it was me come back. Why couldn't it have been me? It was all going to be so lovely. I didn't know how badly hurt he was, not until I moved into Daddy's yard.
When was this?
After you left me at the cafe. I went home and I told him I'd given you the parcel. And then he got really frightened and he said I'd need to move him. So I got him in the back of a taxi. Oh God, he was bleeding all over it. It was really horrible.
Why didn't you take him to the hospital?
Well, he's waiting for somebody to come.
I didn't ask for anything to do with this.
Look, there wasn't anyone else. You were the only one I could think of when I was so frightened.
Better go and see if he's okay then, eh? Stations used to smell of ozone. You know the stuff you get at the seaside? This uncle in Largs. You could smell the ozone when we were walking out to the pencil. That's this monument outside of town.
Commemorates the Battle of Largs.
Is that right? Nah, they didn't teach history at my school.
Actually, the Scots defeated the King of Norway.
Actually, we were the people then, eh? Just keep moving for some time. Look, let me go in first.
No, let me see him first, it'll be better.
Hey, has he got another gun? One of his own?
I don't know. Peter, it's all right. It's only me. He's not here.
You better lock the front door. We have someone coming in off the street. thought you couldn't awaken him.
Must have been too ill to move.
Better make sure. Might be lying somewhere.
Well, the only other place would be the yard.
Gone in there.
There isn't anywhere else.
He wouldn't be in here.
No, not in there.
Here you go. Cup of tea and a biscuit. Make you feel better. You'll have to knock when you get back, or your visitors will think they've been burgled.
Visitors?
Your auntie and uncle from Ireland.
Uncle Liam?
That's him.
Shit, what time is it?
Bit one-ish. It's all right, we'll get a night bus.
Oh, God. Oh, well, I can't go home now. What would Aunt Rose tell my mother? She can't stand me.
I don't think it's that. It's just that they find her being perfect a bit hard to take.
What are you talking about? How do you know what they think?
I went to your house this morning. How else would I know about your Uncle Liam?
You went to the house? Oh, what did you do that for? I shall tell my dad for
But your
sure.
auntie
She'll make a
didn't
real
even
story.
see me.
It doesn't matter. He tells her everything.
Sorry.
Well, I can't go home now. Not with her there.
Why don't you just sleep here? There's a bed.
What about you?
I'll go and get a bus.
And leave me here on my own?
I don't mind staying.
Well, where would you sleep?
Must be somewhere.
You could sleep in the chair. You could sleep in it through there.
You couldn't sleep in it anywhere. All right. But I'm not sleeping through there. You'd come through in the morning and find me dead of exposure. I'll stay in here and die of loneliness.
Will you at least go through there and give me a chance to get ready for bed? What are you doing? You can come through now, I'm ready. Put the light off then.
Give me a minute. Nighty-nighty.
Good night.
What's the bed doing here anyway?
My dad used to stay here sometimes. So he could keep on top of things.
Oh, yes. Margaret? You asleep? Margaret?
It's you! Get out!
It's all right. Take it easy.
What do you think you're doing?
Down. I've been in that chair for hours. All the blood's run up my legs.
But you've taken all your clothes off.
I didn't want to get my vest crumpled.
Don't do that.
You taste wonderful.
Get out.
Oh, I'd never be able to find my clothes again.
Look, will you calm down? You wouldn't do if I didn't want you to.
Of course I wouldn't. I'd never force myself on a girl. We'll do whatever you want.
Get out the bed then.
Apart from that, it's bloody freezing out there. If anybody's going to sleep in the chair, it must be your turn.
Don't be silly. Look, settle down and we'll go to sleep. That would be fair.
Fair? How can you talk that way? Margaret, why don't we get married?
What would we do that for?
Because I feel sad.
Now you're being silly. But you're a nice boy. I trust you. I know you're awake. Get up.
Is that bacon?
And eggs and rolls.
Rolls.
Don't sulk. It'll spoil if it has to wait.
I used to have thought of that last night.
What?
Never mind.
Oh my God. I hope you're not one of those exhibitionists.
I like my eggs hard-boiled.
But I'm frying them in butter.
You'll give me a cornery one way or the other.
You're some eater when you get started.
Could eat the same again.
Are you still hungry? Do you want something else?
Between night and day, you're a split personality. Do you know that?
What a strange thing to say. Do you mean it? Where's your friend Kilpatrick?
He's not here.
I think we should make certain.
He's not in there.
You looked?
You don't need a key, it's broken. I put it back last night.
And you don't find it odd a businessman would leave his premises so badly protected? Well?
Well, what?
Well?
What do you mean? You joking?
Extraordinary. You don't see that something's been dragged through the dust here? Shift those out of the way.
Oh, come on.
You're refusing. It'll look bad if you refuse.
What did he come out here for?
Come out by himself. To burrow among the bags, you imagine? Oh, somebody's lashed his thumbs with a piece of string. Same kind of string by the look of it. Probably cut from the same length. Find another piece of it, tying something else, and the forensic people would be happy. Didn't even have the strength to struggle out from under the bags. He bled on that while he lay there. Not much, but by then he didn't have much to lose, given his all for Queen and country, or whatever it was he thought he was dying for. It's a nice question. Who killed him? The one who shot him? Or the one who brought him out here?
Where are you taking me? I want to go to the police.
Whatever made you think you had a choice?